What's up? Hi. Hey, how's it going? Welcome to the Monday stream on Monday. How's your weekend, man? Fine. I'm tired. I don't know how it is across the world, but in America, we're celebrating Memorial Day. I don't get the day off. This is our last double react day before I go on my trip at the end of the week. Which, by the way, if y'all didn't know, we're only streaming Monday through Thursday this week. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. And then I'm going on a trip and I won't be back until Tuesday. So I've been working tirelessly to have a bunch of content to post while I'm gone. But like, I've been working tirelessly for that. And the Monday stream's already off to an awesome start, man. So yeah, really a lot on my plate today. Really a lot that we still need to figure out. And I got a bunch of shit that I have to do in my real life. So we're gonna do some reacts. And then probably some bloodbath. But we'll play it by ear and see how it goes. But if there's any stream this week that might be a little light, it might be today. Because literally today, I have so much shit I have to get done. Hate Monday chatters? I don't think it's just Mondays anymore, man. I think we've just struck the vein of... We aren't a mainstream stream yet, but we've certainly started getting some GD mainstream viewers. Do with that information what you will. And there's just nothing we can do about it. There's nothing to be done. You can't unring the bell. My greatest hope is that one day all of these chatters are going to be adults and maybe they will feel remorse for their actions. But right now, they're shameless. But yeah. So, streaming today, streaming tomorrow, Tuesday, streaming day after Wednesday, streaming day after that, Thursday, and then gone till Tuesday. So you guys are going to have to deal with, this will be my first break since freaking Christmas. And I know with 100% certainty that even though I'm announcing this, and I'm probably going to say it every single stream this week, there are still going to be people who are sitting in my off-stream chat on both Friday and Monday like, where is he? He can't help some people. Hey, Teej, how are you doing? It's a Monday, man. How are the rest of you doing? It's a Monday. That's about all I can say. I got a McGriddle at McDonald's. You know, a lot of things in this day and age divide us, folks, but I think that we can at least maybe all agree that McDonald's hash browns are pretty fire. Mine was hot off the presses. It was good. You went outside? I go outside every day. If y'all haven't been outside lately, I recommend it. It's actually highly, highly underrated. And I know that we all kind of can be plugged in to just like our online persona or sense of self, but yeah. I'd recommend going outside. That's boring. GD is better. Okay, I tried. I have a hot tub, so I'm outside every day. That's the lap of luxury. I don't have money like that. I feel like if you got hot tub money, you're probably not facing a lot of the problems most of the world are. But I'm happy for you. Yo, should I jump from deadlock to bloodbath? You should do what you want. Nobody can live your life for you, is the advice I give. Hot tub stream win, Teej? Every stream, you just don't see it. I never pan the camera down. I'm constantly within a hot tub. I'm in a hot tub as we speak, yeah. It's like 30 degrees in the UK, it's roasting. UK, innit? Is that what really happens when you go to the bathroom? No, when I go to the bathroom, I actually go on a cross-country run. There and back again. Is the hot tub the mic grumbling sounds we misunderstood? I don't know what you're talking about, to be honest. I'm sorry. I wish I did. Sometimes chatters say stuff, and I don't know what they mean. Do you think that's bad? Personally, I think it can't be helped. It happens in life, too. Sometimes you understand what people are saying, and other times what people are saying sounds like... And you're like, what? Could you come again? And it still sounds... And you never asked the third time, because after the second time, you should have gotten it. If there isn't clarity after the second time, it's time to give up. Oh, wait, I lost my streak. L. Honestly embarrassing. As the streamer himself, I could never lose my streak. Do you understand why? Some stream streaks are going to come and go. Mine will never, by definition, never be lost. What's the reaction today? The beauty of it is as soon as we switch to the react segment, you will know. I got a grab bag of recent suggestions from the Discord. We got our first Nepesta video. We also have like a random Sammy Platinums video. I'll be honest, I picked a couple short ones because I'm trying to get 2 reacts done today, and I just want to get it done. So they're both sub 10-minute videos, but I think that I think they got a lot of meat on the bone. I think they'll be good sub 10-minute react videos. We're gonna react to Teej showing us his hot tub. I'll never show you my hot tub. Sorry. Can you play Geometry Dash? What is that? That's a sauce? Number 1 GD streamer this Monday? Hey, thanks, King. You know, I don't like to say this a lot, but I think that chat right now is the number 1 GD chat this Monday. Thoughts? Not to give you all egos. Yeah, chat's doing pretty well today. In terms of Monday streams, it's not too bad. Also, chat, my plan for Bloodbath, we'll talk about it more once we get to Bloodbath. Once we get to Bloodbath, we'll talk about this more, but I think my goal for this week before we leave is I want to get Bloodbath in like 4 runs. I think we're just missing like Michigan through crack, so that might be what we do today. Thoughts? We'll bring it up more once we get to the gameplay segment. I'm pretty sure I already reacted to the race to beat Silent Club Step. I prithee to all people to ever suggest stuff. Please go to my YouTube or whatever and look at the playlist of reacts I've done. Or you can probably just search the name of the video plus TeejVeen in YouTube. And if it comes up, then I've already reacted to it. Hope that helps. Hope that helps. At this point, we've reacted to a lot of GD videos, so if it's an older video, it's not super likely that I've reacted to it, but there's definitely a possibility. You know? And you never know if you don't check. That's the art of it. Yeah, ending stream. Yeah, see you guys. If we ever get to the point where I'm literally sparking a stream for only like 18 minutes, we're cooked, bro. Genuinely cooked. That's how you'll know I truly don't give a frick. Yeah, 2 streams 1 day, we're back. Are you ready for some reacts, chat? Are you ready for a couple? We have to get the reacts done, man. The content must be mined. The content must be mined, chat. This video. Literally, I just pulled 2 videos from our Discord, like the 2 most upvoted recent suggestions. Let me go live on TikTok. How it feels to be a meme, a talk about the internet and its effect on others. Now, I have never reacted to a Nepesta video before. You can tell because I'm not subscribed to him. Subscribe. But I think in this video, he's going to talk a bit. I like videos like this where creators just kind of talk unscripted and just kind of ramble. So I'm actually more excited for this video than if I was watching like one of his like million viewed completions. This is more my style of video. So to everyone who suggested this video, thank you very much. I think that you understand what I like very well, and I appreciate that. I'm excited to hear some of Nepesta's nuggets of wisdoms off the GD clock.
The easiest thing to do would be to flash back all the way to December. Well, March, I guess, is when it began. At first, to be honest, I mean, I've never been one of those people that...
You're still showing the death counter from the Minecraft stream? Hey, that's fine. Eyes on the prize. We can always change this later. But I do appreciate the looking out. It's not that deep, but I do appreciate you.
Exposure is cool and all, but I've never really never maybe jumped for joy. Like I remember where I was. I was in computer science class in the last period of the day, tutoring middle schoolers. My DMs list just starts getting spammed because, you know, PewDiePie, the whole video. At first, you know, I was like, okay.
For context, this is about his Keynote's reaction getting very memed. Thank you. I had no idea what the context was.
It's probably going to be annoying for a little bit, but it will go away. Yeah, it will go away. It'll go away. I say as Pyrocynical has used it in the last month every single day.
How old is Nepesta again? This video is... Oh my... Okay, this is an old video. This is almost 6 years ago. I had no idea this was so old. Is he like 2 years old in this?
I get like a billion DMs regarding it. I've never really been one to have like the greatest self-esteem. I was able to develop a pretty thick skin because, you know, I do act pretty weird. I act pretty weird. I do a lot of weird stuff. Obviously, if you watch me for a long time, you know that.
Does he? Again, this is like a 45-second impression. He seems normal to me.
Usually I'm able to like stop myself from caring when I'm assaulted by this sort of stuff. I mean, I have been throughout most of my school years, and you know, I want to say for good reason, but it makes sense because yeah, that's how it is. And this isn't like a pity.
He's pretty silly. I feel like all of us GD streamers and players were a little quirked up, you know?
Party for me and stuff like that. It's just, you know, that's just how stuff goes. I don't know what it was about this, but the line was crossed and it just wore me down. It put me in a really bad spot and I tried my hardest to get out of it. I'm still kind of in it. It's not an easy thing. It's really hard to not be able to look the thing you spent 8 months on in the eye. You know what I'm saying by that? I didn't do Kinos to prove that I was the best, because I'm not. I didn't do it to prove that I was the coolest, because I'm not. I did it because I wanted to prove to myself that regardless of whether or not my body was screwed over, whether or not I had a bad mentality, I could get through anything that I wanted to, that I could push through whatever obstacles were in my way. And that's the mentality
I can speak a bit to this because, like, I don't know the full context here, but I can say as someone who, like, streams and plays GD, there is a big projection from GD viewers and, like, toxic people online to just kind of attack people and be like, oh, look how arrogant this guy is grinding this super tough level. Like, this guy thinks he's better than everybody. So, like, I don't know the context, but I'm kind of feeling a bit of the pangs of that, of, like, I've also experienced that where, like, people think that I'm full of myself because I'm jumping to Bloodbath. But, like, I literally agree with, like, what Nepest is saying. I'm doing it for me. I'm doing it to challenge myself. I'm not doing it to try and flex on people. But I think a lot of, like, insecure people online, they project that, like, oh, look how arrogant this guy is. It's weird.
I had. That's how I was able to play for 8 months. To have the result of all of that be pain hurt me more than I can express with words. I know it sounds so stupid to get upset over something like a meme. It hurt, man. Like, for months, whenever I would go to a new place, even now, I go onto Minecraft, go onto the pit, you know, whatever. That's all people are talking about. It is still, and it will be something that sticks with me, probably for the rest.
I think it's fair. I mean, I've never been, I mean, who knows? The longer I stream, maybe I'll be known for like one thing. I mean, it's hard to tell because sometimes people just take something and they run with it and you never really have control over that. But yeah, I mean, I can see, I don't know. I think it's one of those things that's different. Like, I've talked about this before. Like, some people view things from an outside perspective and they think they understand it. But like, honestly, hearing them talk about this doesn't surprise me. Like, a lot of people have like this false sense being online that getting attention from people, like especially a lot of attention, is something that is just, how could it ever be bad? Being the center of attention is awesome. It means that people look up to you. It means that people are talking about you. It has to be awesome, right? It has to all feel good all the time. But it's like, no, dude, having the spotlight on you can be like the most anxiety, like paranoia inducing thing in the world. But a lot of you are just chronic viewers and you don't want to extend any kind of compassion or empathy to your fellow human. So when someone like talks about something like this, you're just like, nah, whatever. Nah, it can't be that bad. Like, grow a freaking just an iota of compassion and think for a second, hey, maybe in our monkey brains, none of us were ever meant to like have 1,000 eyes on us. And so it's hard for like our freaking nervous systems to process that data, good or bad.
Of my time on the internet. And that just hurt so bad to be so close to getting known for the thing you wanted to get known for and have it turn the other way around just because I was so genuinely happy that it blew up as a meme instead of what I wanted. And I'd be okay if it ever blew up at all, but it's worse. This is the worst case scenario for that.
So he's speaking, it sounds like he's speaking more to, he's frustrated that his completion of Kinos was memed more than it was like, oh, Nepesta beat Kinos. What was the meme of his reaction? Was it like something he said, somehow how he reacted? Was this the one where he hyperventilates when he beats the level? Like he's like, Is that Kinos? Is that what we're talking about?
I know it's.
Oh, and were people like making fun of his reaction? Is that what it was? Like people were just like, dude, who's under the table? That classic GD viewer bullshit. Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah, that's frustrating. That's annoying.
Sounds so stupid. And I know there's people out there going, that's such a.
I really hate people. End statement. I'm a bit of a misanthrope because I think a lot of people out there are kind of jackasses, especially online. I think that people are straight up bad people and they love circle jerking negativity. That's frustrating. It's frustrating that this is something he worked really hard on. And the thing that like a bunch of troglodytes who just sit at their keyboards, who are never going to accomplish anything in their lives, the one thing they take away from it is like, he reacted funny. That's fucked up.
a dumb thing to get frustrated over, but you have to understand whenever I would go into,
and I need anyone watching right now to understand that that's fucked up. Like, it's very easy to see like someone popping off after beating a hard Geometry Dash level. It's easy to see that in isolation and like see like the like without context, look at the reaction and be like, this is crazy. But as a GD player, you have the context. Even without the clip, you understand what it's like to grind on a level for a long time, and that the emotions are riding high when you finally beat it. Like, you understand that context. It's just people online like to be willfully ignorant and just like laugh at people anyway. And it pisses me off, bro.
a place that I'd never been before, whether it be a stream or, you know, a new place.
Yes, it's a good achievement, but a lot of people didn't have the context. I disagree. I think if you're watching GD, you know what GD is. And if you know what GD is and you play GD, you're familiar with the grind. I think a lot of people just like to be pills.
That's all I would get known for. It's just,
I actually completely disagree. I don't think that it was missing context. Maybe it was missing the full context of like, oh, well, Kinos is actually like a super, super, super hard level. But even then, I don't think that's fully deficient context. I think you still have working context to be able to be like, oh, he's reacting in a very over-the-top way. That doesn't mean he's a weirdo. That shows, that's literally like a microscope into how hard this was for him. It's not something to laugh at. It is something that further highlights how difficult the grind was. Some people are truly just sociopaths, bro.
And my self-esteem, it just flew to the floor. I'm sure anyone in my family could tell you that. You could probably tell I was growing in subs, but my mind was not. That's still a problem.
No, dude, don't let the self-esteem drop. Let this be a lesson to anybody. No, always express yourself in a fully authentic way. I've seen that in a Pesta clip. He wasn't acting. That was a genuine expression of spirit, of emotion. That's nothing to be ashamed of. And a lot of this shit online right now, dude, people just love to catch people lacking. They love to like put on this air of nonchalance, of nothing bothering them. I say fuck those people. They're cringe. They're the cringe ones. Never be ashamed of an honest reflection of your inner life. That is what life is about. It's about being able to express yourself in an authentic way and not feel some type of way about it afterwards, even though there are dipshits online that want to make you feel bad. Fuck them.
Problem I have to deal with today. I kind of pride myself on having a somewhat good, at least I did think I had a pretty good self-defense against this sort of stuff, but it's just, there's just so much of it, and it's so constant that I never was able to like fully adapt to it. This is the moral I want you guys to get from this. It's the moral that I think everyone in the world should hear, and that's the people you're talking to on the internet are real people. And I know it sounds like the most cliched bullcrap of all time, but it's serious. The people, every single name, every single viewer in this chat, every single person that we interact with is a real person. They're a real person that takes your words into account. They're real people that you can affect. Whether or not you choose to believe that or not, the people you interact with are real people. The blatant disregard for that basic principle is the main reason why the internet is viewed as toxic as it is. And it is. The fact that so many people refuse to see the usernames in chat, the usernames that you interact with as real people, that's where...
The people on your screen as real people. I will take that even beyond chatters. I think it's one thing like, you know, because most of the way most of us interface online is typing to other people. And that is a problem in and of itself. But I would say, you know, unfortunately, in the nearly 6 years since this video was made, I would posit that not only has it not gotten better, it's gotten even worse. People watch this video and they don't see a guy speaking from the heart. They see, oh, Nepesta, 377,000 subscribers. Oh, he's beating all these hard levels. It's Nepesta. It's like, he's a caricature of himself. This is a real breathing person who exists in reality who's trying to fucking talk to you like a human right now. Can you listen to him like a human?
That's where it all falls apart, because you can hide behind this wall of anonymity. If you assume that you're...
Or is everything you do online, is it just something that's meant to amuse you? Like a clown. Do I amuse you? Like a clown? Is that what it's all about? Is everything you do online, is it just about you getting online and just taking until you get your fill of slop for the day and then you piss off for the rest of it? Is that what this is to you? It's not to me, man. The whole point of being online is about being able to connect with other people. And that's something I think we've lost a lot, especially in this year of our Lord 2026. People have fully lost that. It was created to be able to connect with people that you would never be able to connect with in real life. That was the purpose of online. And now it's just a bunch of really afraid people using it as a chance to dunk on people and treating them like animals instead of like a fully fleshed out real person the same way they are. Where did it all go wrong? And it's getting worse. It's not getting better. It is getting worse day by day.
Words could really do.
So at some point, people got to stop and they have to introspect, and you got to start pulling your shit together on this. Because the wings are off the plane and it is in a nosedive.
Some damage to someone, then you'll come out a better person. I sound like a 9th grade teacher talking about internet safety, whatever. The people that attack other people for their own enjoyment are actual losers that you should not be paying any attention to. And this is also really important. There's also other factors that you may not realize. Let's talk about the Lime situation. I was attacked. Whether or not you choose to believe that
What was this Lime situation thing? I think I saw some of you typing it in chat. I don't know. Like, literally, I'm out of context on something that's nearly like 6 years old. I don't know why you all recommended this video, but let's just make that clear. If it wasn't like I didn't choose this video, a bunch of people are just like, you should react to this nearly 6-year-old Nepesta video.
I was attacked, whether or not you view it as, oh, it was just, you know, since you caught it, it's not actually that bad. It was an attack. So let me explain everything real quickly. That group of people, again, I'm not going to start name dropping and stuff like that.
I don't know what he's talking about.
Has had it out for me for a while. My greatest fear was that if I came in contact with something where they could affect me in a negative way, they would take it. And I was really hoping that wasn't true. I was not expecting it, but immediately they attacked and I got scared. You're scared of a group of people attacking you, but you don't think it's really going to happen, and then it does. That is scary. There's more to that story that was originally told. Lime was pressured into that, and now he's the only one taking the blame for this. You guys basically cyber killed him over this. In that way, I've ended up hurting someone. In defending myself, I hurt someone.
Nepesta played a challenge by Lime. Lime updated the level to have, oh gosh, okay. Oh wow, all right, cool. I'm not going to say all that out loud. That's insane.
And that to me hurts really bad. And yes, they tried to mess with me, but that does not mean we should kill them, basically. And now people are telling him to die. People are telling him to quit GD, and it's hurting him. There was more factors behind that situation than met the eye. Even if it was a messed up thing to do, they're a real person that we are affecting. I can't say I regret defending myself, but that's just how it is on the internet, unfortunately. That's what I've discovered. You make one mistake, it's over. People, you get canceled and stuff like that. And I don't think Lime deserves that. I defended myself because I was scared and I wanted to prevent something like that happening in the future, and I don't regret that. But that does not mean we should kill Lime over it. If you left a negative comment, please go revert it. That's all I'm asking. I feel so bad for Lime. I feel so bad for everyone that I've accidentally hurt just by existing, and that's the hardest part about being a figure on the internet.
Genuinely, why did you guys want me to react to this video? Did you want to drudge up drama from 6 years ago, or did you want my insight on like what it's like, what Nepesta had to go through? Because at this point, I don't understand what the hell some of you are like suggesting. Probably for real talks like this. I mean, fair enough, man. But do we understand that like perpetuating cycles like this was 6 years ago, man? You're supposed to like move on and move past this stuff. And I feel like a lot of time in the GD community, like a lot of you don't move past stuff. I still get suggestions of people just like, oh, react to the Space UK thing, react to this like cheaters thing. Like, do you understand that also perpetuates like a narrative of negativity? Like it's a bit of like you want to hear someone complain about it so you can feel vindicated and validated. I think it's messed up. I'm going to finish the video, but I just want to be clear. I think it's weird.
Just existing, just trying to defend yourself, just talking about stuff can hurt people. I do this because I want to help people, especially in times like these where everything is bullcrap. I'm doing this because I want to help people. I just kind of wanted to segue into the next segment now. I don't really have a good segue, but like I want to talk about Juniper because let's talk about stuff hurting, man. Oh, I hate Juniper's situation so much. It is terrifying to see my friend attacked like this.
All this stuff is just old drama, bro. I'm out of the loop.
For basically no reason. It is terrifying just because she has a different set of chromosomes than everyone else that she's getting attacked like this. That is scary to me. That I'll
were people just being misogynistic to someone online? That sucks.
Accidentally do something that will just be the end. I'm pretty sure Juniper's scared that she'll do something that will be the end for her. We're all scared. We all make mistakes. We're all people, and a frustratingly large amount of people are just willing to throw popular people under the bus because they won't see it, they're bigger than me, it doesn't even matter. That's such a bad mentality to have. Again, we are real people. I am using YouTube money to pay for college. I have other hobbies that I do outside of this. I am not just a figure on a screen. I am a real person. Juniper is a real person. Tech is a real person. It's okay to laugh at it. It's not okay to make derogatory comments towards the person in it. If you're a person who's laughed at the memes, I have nothing against you. I absolutely have nothing against you. I have a problem with the people that the person that they're insulting just isn't gonna see it or isn't like affected by it or something like that. In reality, everyone is. And yeah, you can say, oh, but comments on the internet don't actually affect anyone. Oh, they affect people, and not just me. My friends have been affected by it a lot. Unironically, every day. One of them has something to say about someone trying to hurt them, and it is so sad. And let me give you a little tip about people that insult people for no reason. They're either A, really dissatisfied with themselves and need help, or B, have nothing left to do in their lives and just choose to use that as a tool to vent their frustration. Neither of which are very good, although one is more fixable than the other. It really sucks that there's so many people that manifest themselves as one of those two on the internet. I'd be lying if I said it didn't get to me too. I really want Line to be fixed up. I really do think that Line deserves a second chance. Even if we disagree with each other on certain points, it'd be so much nicer if we could all just like coexist. That's all I'm asking for. I'm not asking for anything crazy. I'm just asking for some coexistence here. I was in a really bad spot, and I many times considered taking it out on others, and many times considered just giving up and just becoming one of those people that just insults everyone for their entertainment and not caring about anyone anymore. And because it hurt, and it hurt bad, and I wanted to take that out on other people. That's what they're feeling. I know what they're feeling. I'll say this much. I don't know how much longer I plan on like keeping this sort of stuff up. I mean, I like helping people, but like my mental state's just not good, dude. It's just not good. So I just wanted to share what I've learned. And yeah, you can call me stupid, petty, giant pussy, if you will, if that's what you want to call me. If we could all just show more respect to each other, that would be perfect. I really appreciate all the support. I'm sorry I'm going dark so often. It may sound like the most cliched thing ever, but that moral. People on the internet are still people. That's pretty much all it boils down to at the end of the day. That's pretty much the moral of everything I've said here. Thank you guys again for the support for this. I really needed it. I'll see you guys hopefully soon.
I mean, I get why you guys suggested it. It's still very unfortunately applicable to today. My only concern is because I feel this online. There's a lot of negativity online, but then people also get caught up in the negativity and they don't know how to process it. So instead, like, they just like that's the crappy thing about negativity. It's like you have a bunch of people who are dickheads, and then the people who are affected by the dickheads, but then the people who are affected by the dickheads, we all do this. I've done it on stream too. You're just like, this guy was such a dickhead to me. This guy was such a dickhead to me. And like, I feel like that is also not the answer. I'm not saying that what Nepesta did was wrong. I'm saying that the people who suggested this, wanting to drudge up this video from 6 years ago, that makes me feel weird. You know what I'm saying? I'm still going to post this video because I think it's like, I do think it's important. I think it's still relevant, but it's like the same way earlier, like this is an intimate video, bro. This is a real person who like shared, this is like a time capsule of like someone going through stuff of people being like rude and abusive to him online. And some of you just view it as like further content and entertainment, like you want me to react to it. 6 years removed. And you don't see how that's also kind of complicit to the same things that are talked about in this video? It's weird, man. I don't know what the internet is now. It's bizarre. I feel for Nepesta. I hope he's doing better now. I don't know. To speak pretty fatalistically, I don't know if the internet will ever be in a better place. I don't know. As exemplified by people sharing this video, as exemplified by the way people still act in GD streamers chats to this day, I don't know if there's an answer. But if I can share anything to the people who still feel like they have some sort of power or decision-making left, who are watching this right now, dude, just be kind to others, please. It's literally all we have. Treat people with grace and humanity and be kind to them. I know that that is like now, especially online, people are even attacking that. They will call you soft. They will call you weak. That's nothing new. Humans have been doing that for centuries now. Probably millennia. but you have to treat people with kindness and grace and respect. Because we're going to keep having situations like this. They're never going to stop. I can promise you that. I like to be idealistic. I like to share my kindness, share my authentic takes with all you. I like to try and make the world a better place. But I feel like I would be fully delusional if I was to say that in the face of all this, there was actually a path to a full utopia where everybody gets along and no one's ever a dickhead. I've just lived long enough to know that's not the truth. But I know that what you can do, if you're watching this right now and you feel some type of way about it, or you feel pissed off that someone's been like a jerk to you in real life or online, don't answer that by being a jerk to them back or being a jerk to others. Perpetuating the negativity is never the answer. You have to rise above it. You have to be able to detach from the crap and find a way to literally like solar power yourself with like good vibes and love. It's not easy. And yeah, it sucks. It's annoying to have to like go through a bunch of stuff and then like feel like you need some kind of vindication by being like, look, they were an asshole. Therefore, you know, the X and Y. It's not the answer, man. I don't know. Anyway, I'd really appreciate it if you guys could suggest maybe a little lighter reacts in the future. I do feel a little, yeah, I just feel weird that you all, I don't know. Maybe I gave you what you wanted, but this is a very weird video to suggest, in my opinion. But yeah, take care of yourselves. Be kind to others. I don't know what is up with some of you, man. Y'all are going through it, man. I can feel it. I don't know what's up with it. I'm going to take a quick break, and then we're going to react to another. Yeah, that is a watch on your own time type vid. I think it's important, though. I'll still post it. Because I still think my perspective on it is also valuable. I want people to hear it and know it. But yeah. I like your serious reaction videos. I understand. But that made me pretty uncomfortable. But all right. I'll be back in like 2 minutes. Or no, I'll do the full 3. I'll be back. Weird, man. It's really weird. Look, man. It's abundantly clear to me over the past 6 months of making GD content that the GD community needs therapy. I don't want to be its therapist. I want to be an entertainer. I don't want to be y'all's therapist. Oh, jeez, man. All right, let's watch something more lighthearted now. Oh. Can I build a rated level as my first level in Geometry Dash? This was literally an idea I had to make for a video, and Semi Platinums did it before me, so now I will never make a GD level. Sorry.
Level. But I don't have that much time, so I'm going to attempt to build the level in only 1 week. I've
what?
never built a level in Geometry Dash, but today I'm attempting to build a rate-worthy level as my first ever level. Normally, it takes skilled creators months to build a rated level, but I don't have that much time, so I'm going to attempt to build the level in only 1 week. At the end of the video, I'll be giving you guys the level ID so that you can try the level yourselves. But before I start building the level, I first have to find the song. After searching for a couple of minutes, I found some really good songs. But eventually, I found the perfect song.
Oh, it does sound very GD.
Step 1, create the layout. At first, my strategy was to just wing it. I had absolutely no idea what I was doing. While creating the gameplay, my goal was to have the level be 5-star difficulty so that all you guys watching this video can complete the level. So fast forward an hour and look at how much progress I made. I even learned how to use stuff like the zoom trigger, which zooms in your camera, and the move trigger, which moves stuff. I kept constructing the ball section, and eventually I finished it. The level's pretty easy so far, but with the next section being the beat drop, I wanted it to be hard, so I built a dual section, half spider, half robot. And I even added this cool mini section where the spider can stand on top of the robot. Next up was a short wave section, and once I finished it, I was starting to get a headache because some of the things in the GD editor literally make no sense. Bro, my brain is genuinely melting. At this point, I've made a section for every game mode except ship, so that's what's going to be the next section. I worked very hard on this ship section, as I spent over 30 minutes just to make this simple transition where I click this trigger orb to open this door. But after about an hour and a half, I finished the ship section and started another wave section. However, this time I'm making it extra slow. You see, the song in this section slows down and kind of goes weird as it uses these high and low pitch notes. So I made my gameplay to follow the song, which is why creating this wave section was pretty easy and took me less than an hour. Now, with a section for every game mode done, I decided to move on to custom game modes, and the first one involved a cube plus a dash orb. But while I was building this section, I hit 2,000 objects, which may seem like a lot.
Yeah, I was gonna say, man, I wish I built like this when I first started off. It feels like he really knows what he's doing for a first timer.
But later in the video, I placed over 20,000 objects. But anyways, after only 20 minutes, I finished the dash orb section and entered the final section in the level, which is another custom game mode. But this time it's the ball plus the yellow orb. But while I was building this final section, I was starting to get lazy, so I just
maybe he's watched a lot of level creator content.
Parts in the level. So after only 20 minutes, the gameplay was officially done. With day 3, I'll now be starting step 2 of creating a level, decoration. We gotta make this level look insanely good, especially if I want it to be rated. The method I was gonna use was the tutorial method, which involves me watching a bunch of tutorials to create the decorations. After watching tutorials to create custom spikes and saws, I picked some random blocks and started decorating. During the first hour, I made very little progress, as it was taking me forever to find some good blocks. But I kept grinding, mostly following tutorials, and this first section was starting to come together. I made a bunch of cool stuff, such as this fade in transition at the start, lava, orange electricity, and a lot more stuff. However, decorating the first section took a lot longer than I thought, and it ended up taking me the entire day. So going into day 4, I had to think of faster ways to decorate, because at this pace, I wasn't going to finish the level until day 30. After the failure of day 3, day 4 was gonna have to be different. I had to figure out a new method to decorate faster. So let me introduce you to the inspiration method. This method involved me looking at a bunch of rated levels and doing my best of recreating the best sections of those levels into mine. This is not stealing decoration. With this new method, I was able to decorate the ball section in only 2 hours, and here's how. For the first hour, I decorated every structure with these cool blocks from the daily level at the time. For the next 10 minutes, I created some new spikes and saws and replaced the old layout spikes. Right now, this section looks decent, but it's missing some color. So I started searching for colorful decoration, and that's when I stumbled upon the weekly level at the time, which used this pool of toxic poison. I thought this was super cool, so I'ma be honest, this is the only decoration that I straight up stole from another level. Then I added a couple finishing touches, and the section already looks rate-worthy. For the next couple sections, I continued using the inspiration method, but after decorating the first wave section, I realized a big problem. This level doesn't have a theme. So going into day 5, I need to think of a way to bring this all together. At this point, I'm almost at 10,000 objects placed, so changing the decoration in the previous sections is impossible. Looking at my face cam, it looks like I'm having fun creating this level, but deep inside, I was stressing. I didn't do 4 days worth of work just for the level to not get rated. I need to somehow bring this all together. So while I was building this ship section, I made the decision to stop introducing new objects and instead only use objects that I've already used in the level. So while building the ship section, I reused a bunch of objects from every section, and it turned out looking great. For the second wave section, I reused the exact same decoration from the first wave section, but just colored it blue, making it look completely different with almost zero work. By reusing the stuff from previous sections, I was able to decorate faster than ever, and before I knew it, the level was fully decorated. But yeah, this level's pretty good, and I'm excited to see how it turns out in like 2 days. To start day 6, I added a couple small details such as arrows and mostly background stuff so I can fill in the gaps. Adding these little things are the difference between a rated level and a non-rated level. But once I finish,
when are you going to build a level? I don't know, chat. Do you want to watch me make my own level in Geometry Dash? Let me know. If you want me to never ever do that or even consider doing it, let me know. Get in the comments or send me an email.
That, I entered step 3, glow. Having glow is essential for making your level look good. Thankfully, I already have glow on my spikes, saws,
Please don't send me an email, just comment.
And portals, so all I had to do was add glow to my platforms. But in the end, it still took me over an hour to do as it was extremely tedious. Now my level looks a lot better, but something's still missing. You see, in rated levels, structures are always moving. So that brings me to step 4, move triggers. We need to make everything move so
I feel like you'd end up annoyed at it. Yeah, but that's everything in life.
that all these little kids with ADHD brains will upvote the level. However, there's one problem. Because I've already added so much decoration, whenever I try to select a platform, I would also accidentally select a bunch of background decoration, but we don't want to move that. Every time I would have to manually put back all of the background decoration, which was incredibly tedious. But once I finished that, I would assign the platform to a group, then add a move trigger and play around with the fancy settings. So just like that, the platform slides in nicely. So I repeated this tedious process for almost every structure, taking me nearly 2 hours to do. After making that change, the level looks instantly a lot better. If you're still watching this late into this video, comment the word mango to prove that you were here. But anyways, we're moving on to the final step of
I can't do that, but someone in chat, could you do that for me? Thank
creating
you.
a level, pulse triggers. Also, it's day 7 now. The level right now looks good, but not rate worthy. These pulse triggers are my last hope. The only
I do think making a level could probably be pretty relaxing. Like I'm somewhat like I've drawn quite a bit. I want to get into painting. I'm someone who like I find the process of creativity very meditative. So I do think it's something I would like.
problem is, I don't know how to use pulse triggers. Bro, this stuff is literally so confusing. Bro, my brain is genuinely melting. Bro, I've been working on this level for
Like, I don't know about y'all, chat. When I was a kid, I was perma playing with Legos. I loved it.
7 days, and I'm genuinely starting to lose it now. I'm on the last step, guys, and I can't figure it out. You know what? Like, I don't care anymore. I'm taking all this stuff, and I'm just spamming it everywhere, bro. Perfect. Little copy paste. Just put it everywhere. We need some action in this level, bro. This level is too boring right now. Holy crap, I think I just put 1 billion in a row. Alright, whatever, we'll see how it turns out. I'm not trying to do all this for like the beat to sync up, bro, all this weird stuff, bro. That's gonna take way too long, bro. I'm already a week late into posting this video, bro. We gotta speed this up. Alright, now that that's done, how's it looking? Okay, it's looking good. Oh, It's actually good. It's actually good. Okay, this level is savable, chat. Why am I saying chat? I'm not even streaming. I look, you haven't streamed in like a month though. I gotta start doing that again. All right, now that we got that, what else should we do? This was the first layer, right? We're gonna add another layer on top. That was the color pulses. Now I'm gonna do HSV pulses. Okay, what do we do? Do we raise the brightness, raise the saturation maybe? What we're gonna do now is we are going to spam again. Oh, you see the background? Yo, it's low-key like I'm in like a nightclub or something. I'm starting to pull off the effect of I feel like there's something still missing. What do these rated levels have that I'm missing? Let me think. I don't know. Maybe I could add some glitch effects. So I just finished adding the glitch effects and I don't know what else really to add. Oh, I know what to add to finish it off. There's one final thing I have to add. You see, someone made a level for me and he made this cool art design. This right here. This is the logo, bro. This is my profile picture. I mean, all we gotta do now is verify it. But before I verify the level, I actually have to give the level a name and I don't really know what to give it. So let me go to the trusty ChatGPT. Chromatic Catacombs, the first one I recommended. Good enough, bro. We'll take that. But without further ado, let's verify Chromatic Catacombs. Top one, by the way. Harder than grief. Hey, once I verify this though, I'll be able to upload the level and give you the ID so you guys can play the level yourselves. I enjoyed most of it making this level, but other parts, I don't know if making levels is my thing. But hey, for 7 days as a complete beginner, guys, look at this. This is pretty good, bro. I worked hard on this, bro. I think it deserves a subscribe, bro. Second last section, final section.
Be sure to subscribe.
And the platinum trophy. To end it off, level verified. Top one on the demon list, by the way. But now we can upload the level. How many stars do I think this is? I'll give it 5 stars, you know. Share level. Let's go. Hey, let's go, creator. Create and submit a custom level. That right there is proof that this was my first ever level. Guys, ID is at the bottom of the screen right now. And make sure you guys subscribe. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace. If you don't play the level, a spider will be in your bed tonight. Trust me, you don't want this. And also subscribe. At 200k subs, I'll be going bald.
That's okay. My bed is full of spiders, so there's nothing I can do about it. Was the level overrated? I have no idea. This was literally posted a day ago, so it's pretty new. All right, W React chat. Keep on suggesting videos for me, and I'll see you in the next one. I don't have anything else to say about that. Oh. It probably will get rated since he's popular. Oh, is Sammy Platinum's like a well-known creator? That was the first I'd heard of him. I don't know why, Teej. Sometimes you remind me of 2010. Well, thank you. I suppose. Oh. Yo, chat, I'm gonna be honest. I've never done this before. I'm genuinely so busy today. I think I might need to end straight up. I'm sorry, man. There's like so much stuff I have to get done in my real life before I go on my trip. I think we'll have an actual stream tomorrow, but yeah. I'm just kind of feeling it out right now, and I don't think we can keep streaming today. But yeah, I'll see y'all tomorrow. We'll have a few streams before I leave. So we'll have Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and then I'm going to be gone until next Tuesday. But yeah. All right, take care of yourselves. Peace.